Hey, anh nhớ cha chị hỏi. Nhớ là quỷ quỷ.
Approaches to communication. A man is sitting across the table from his boss. His boss is explaining the task to be done. Click each scenario to view what happens. Scenario 1. Sanjeev, collate the quarterly sales report and send it to me by 2. I'm in a hurry here.
But sir, it's already 12. It will take me more than 2 hours to collate it. And I need to check it thoroughly before sending it to you.
Listen, I know that. But this is urgent. Don't you think I would give you more time if I could? Just get it done, please.
Yes, sir.
Scenario 2. Sanjeev, how are you placed today? Anything urgent?
I'm working on that proposal you gave me to work on yesterday.
Ah, good. I have something more urgent. The quarterly sales report. I need it by 2 o'clock.
But sir, it's already 12. It will take me more than 2 hours to collate it. And I need to check it thoroughly before sending it to you.
I know. But this is urgent. I need to send it to the head office.
I'll try to finish it, sir.
Tell you what, let's set a 2 o'clock deadline for the report. Come in with it and we can check it together. But your lunch will have to wait.
That's okay, sir. Lunch can wait. I'll get this back by 2.
Same task, same deadline. What happened next, do you think? The transcripts of the conversations in both scenarios are given here side by side. Certain portions of the conversations have been highlighted. Click each set of highlights to understand the two different styles of communication in the two scenarios. In the first scenario, the boss jumped straight to the point without any consideration. In the second scenario, however, the boss asks about his employee's current tasks and his availability. In scenario 1, the employee is immediately defensive, saying why he wouldn't be able to do the task in the given time. In scenario 2, the objection is the same, but the employee is more receptive. In scenario 1, by now the employee is probably feeling a sense of being treated unfairly. In scenario 2, however, the boss recognizes the challenge and makes a compromise where he is part of the solution. By mentioning the missed lunch, the boss shows that he also thinks about his employees' comforts.
For such many more effective communication learning, visit www.withopenminds.com.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to take care of my car. I think something wrong with the battery. OMG, how letter R, letter U. I'm fine. I'm just hungry. Letter U look so hungry. Letter U eat a horse. LOL, smiley face. So what's up?
Well, I was going to tell you this over the phone, but I figured I'd go old-fashioned and tell you in person. I'm breaking up with you. It's over.
Question mark. Capital letter Y.
You don't know why?
No,
You honestly don't know why.
I have no identity. Asterisk idea.
It's because you speak in text, and it's annoying.
WTF, I don't speak in TXT.
Yes, you do. At first I thought it was cute, but that quickly died. Your grammar is horrible. You never use punctuation. Half the times I don't know whether you're asking a question or making a statement.
So what, grammar bad, no big deal, letter U don't spell good either?
I don't spell good either?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Which "you're" do you use when you're trying to say "you are"? Which "you're" do you use when you're trying to say "this is yours"? My point exactly. Goodbye.
Wait. Just give me number one more chance, just number one more chance.
Will you stop speaking like this?
IDK. Prolly.
Then I'm sorry.
PLZ. PLZ.
It's over, all right? It's done.
Fine. ... TTYL or not.
OMG. Oh my God.
Cause in reality, a nigga need that. Lines full of quotables, you gon' repeat that. I'ma hold your lighter right before you relapse. Cause I'm serving only crack, show me where your fiends at.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of 2 Minute Monday. So it's Monday, it's Motivation Monday. So I have another inspiring story that I want to share with you guys, and I think you are going to love this one. So there was a man who had 4 sons, and he wanted to teach them all not to judge things too quickly. So he sent them all on a quest to go look at a pear tree that was a great distance away. The first son went in the winter. The second son went in the spring. The third went in the summer, and the youngest son went in the fall. When they had all gone and come back, the father brought them all together to describe what they had seen. The first son said that the tree was ugly, bent, and twisted. The second son said no, it was covered with green buds and full of promise. The third son disagreed. He said that the tree had blossoms that smelled so sweet and looked so beautiful, and that it was the most graceful thing he's ever seen. And then the last son just disagreed with all of them. He said that the tree was ripe and drooping with fruit, full of life and fulfillment. The man then explained to his sons that they were all right because they had each seen but one season in the tree's life. He told them that you cannot judge a tree or a person by only one season, and that the essence of who they are and the pleasure, joy, and love that comes from that life can only be measured at the end, when all the seasons are up. If you give up when it's winter, you will miss the promise of your spring, the beauty of your summer, and fulfillment of your fall. Don't judge a life by one difficult season. Don't let the pain of one season destroy the joy of all the rest.
Once at a body image workshop, we had to list down the parts of our body we love and parts we forget to notice. Eyes, hands, collarbones, thighs, belly, feet. What I wasn't asked was the parts of my body I do not love, but I can never stop noticing. My breasts. Titties, tatas, honkers, headlights, if you will. For me, they have always been graveyards of my self-worth. So I adjusted my t-shirt, tucked in the bra strap, and kept hiding. I mean, writing. Once, at a lingerie store, my sister told me I wore the wrong bra size. My 15-year-old self didn't realize I was holding my breasts prisoners in claustrophobic cells, Victoria's new secret secured at the cost of my health. Once in a local bus, when my mother was 17 and a man in the back seat leapt forth and pinned down her chest the way an animal hunts for a new piece of flesh, and she ran, out of words, out of voice, out of breath. She wasn't alone. There were other women before her and after, and I began to think whether these round grounds of fertility were actually ticking time bombs just meant to be set off by men who need to blow off some steam. And I have been told by my girlfriends with dirt that when it comes to breasts, the bigger the better. How men would prefer what I have to offer, which is to say my body is nothing more than an offering, propped up with laces and mesh and satin, choked to death in underwires. The resting place for a pageant sash. We lay burial grounds for generations of oppression beneath modern standards of beauty. And I wonder, when did all this insecurity set in? Well, I guess I skipped the lesson in school when adolescents were taught to embrace their changing bodies. Were reproductive systems ever more than diagrams we trivialized and memorized for exams? Dear breasts, I was never taught to love and look after the shapes and sizes you would grow into. But now I know. Dear breasts, you are the unsung heroes of my body. Your purple and pink ribbons and stretch marks, the opposite of shame. You are survivors and martyrs, all the same. Your glorious curves leading me straight into what matters, and that is the size of this heart. I took months to write you this poem, which is to say it took me years of living it. So on behalf of all the ladies, I formally extend my apologies for hurting the ones closest to me. I'll be a team player, I promise. Hell, I will even go braless. Loving you has been a work in progress. On some days, it is more work than progress. But I have come to accept your duality. So A's, B's, and double D's, dear breasts, you don't have to be someone else's cup of tea. Thank you.
March 16, 1521, when Philippines was discovered by Magellan. They were sailing day and night across the big ocean until they saw a small Limasawa Island. Magellan landed in Limasawa at noon. The people met him very welcome on the shore. They did not understand the speaking they have done, because Castilla get at waray-waray man. When Magellan landed in Cebu City, Raha Humabon met him, they were very happy. All people were baptized and built the Church of Christ, and that's the beginning of our Catholic life. When Magellan visited in Mactan to Christianize them everyone, But Lapu-Lapu met him on the shore and dragged Magellan to go back home. Then Magellan got so mad, ordered his men to come up lads. Mactan Island we could not grab, 'cause Lapu-Lapu is very hard. Then the battle began at dawn, bolos and spears versus guns and cannons. When Magellan was hit on his neck, he stumbled down and cried, "Oh mother, mother, I am sick. Call the doctor very quick. Doctor, doctor, shall I die? Tell my mama do not cry. Tell my mama do not cry. Tell my mama do not cry." That's the end of Magellan in the island of Mactan long time ago, ladies and gentlemen.